Howdy ho, folks, it's Plancocat here with my 5th Planet Coaster 1 Park Spotlight. Welcome to the video, and thank you for accompanying me on this adventure to the astounding awesomeness of Samaraa Park Part 5, Africa, created by none other than Genetix-Soft. As fans of this series know, this is a PlayStation 5 park, the 5th feature of 7 fantastically themed parts of the same park that I'll be focusing on for the next fortnight. With 4 parks and over half of the world explored, we're now approaching our final destinations. If you've made it this far, thanks for sticking around. And if you're new here, it's not too late to earn some frequent flyer miles, so be sure to check out the other tours in this series. In the meantime though, we're glad to have you on board. More to the point, this park's description reads, "Do you want more sand and sun? Then Africa opens its doors, and 2 environments await you. Enjoy, on one side, the African Savannah, complete with a safari, elephants, village, and voodoo cave. And on the other, the African desert with an Arabian palace, exotic market, sand dunes, and Egyptian tomb. The entire area includes 2 flat rides, Kabamba and Hopper Carpet, 1 water coaster, Okaa Splash, 1 family boomerang Dune, and 1 infinity coaster, Kheops. Enjoy your visit and have fun. And if you'd like to follow me to that destination as well, are enjoying this series and would like to see more of the same, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Plancocat if you would like to have your park placed in the Plancocat spotlight. That said, let's grab our tickets, buckle in, and ride on. Welcome one and all to Samaraa Park Part 5, created by Genetix-Soft. We're in Africa for this video, starting off here with a dedication or a thank you, as Genetix-Soft always does, this one to Dark Tony 62 for his pieces throughout the park. I won't be able to tell you which pieces are his, but hey, Dark Tony, if you are watching, let us know in the comments if we pass any of your wonderful creations. Here's one that we always see. I believe this is by Genetix-Soft. It's in all of his parks. A waiting time sign, as well as the park plan sign, always put to good use throughout his parks. And if you haven't seen them in his other parks, then you haven't seen my other videos. So, when you're done with this one, go ahead and take a look at those. But let's take a gander at this entrance here. Really good detail. I love these masks flanked by the tiki torches. That's very, very well done. And the scarecrow overalls just hanging from the rope. And we're not even in the park yet, but the level of detail, the number of pieces is astonishing. It's astounding, right? This is only 72% on the PS5, which is incredible. It's incredible and surprising for Genetix-Soft. He's usually pushing somewhere around 95, 97% on the PS5, but the detail has not suffered at all, right? The imagination has not suffered at all. Case in point, take a look at this restaurant here, Kilimanjaro. Great name. Let's hop inside there, complete with a menu, custom made. Can't find that in game, but it dresses up the boring cubicle that we're given and supposed to imagine contains an entire restaurant inside, right? Hard to imagine that, but not this. And it's flanked on the other side of this square by even more intricately detailed buildings. Yeah, I especially like this spear made with the arch shapes, icing. Yeah, that's really, really fantastic. Let's take a look over here. We've got some drinks. We have a Mexcellente and a seating area. And look at this custom fence here made with the pulleys from the pirate pack. Yeah, I like that. Really like that. And the walls back here, these adobe walls. Yeah, just really nice quiet space. I love the quiet spaces. And this one's tucked away in the corner of the park near the entrance. It's after a long day. You don't want to get in the car just yet. You got kids, they're tired, their feet hurt, they've been walking all day. Just a place to take a load off before you continue. But we're going to head to Okaa Splash first. And looks like Dune is that way, and Hopper Carpet is that way as well. So we won't go right, even though that looks very intriguing. I love the rope bridge in Planet Coaster 1. I can put it to such good use in my own park. And the rock work, if we don't make it back here, I just want to call your attention to these types of things that are smattered throughout the park. So let's head through this archway. I believe we have a bathroom off to the left. Good placement. And real quick, I'm going to hop in here because, yeah, this is a testament to what Genetix-Soft can do when given a blank canvas, right? These maintenance areas complete with garbage bins and a dumpster, a couple of boxes, just some litter scattered about. It looks like a working area. And of course, we can't have a water coaster, which we're headed toward, without water treatment. And yeah, just a really nice facility. It's not too big, right? But you get the idea of what it's supposed to do. All right, I don't think we're supposed to be here, though. I don't think we're authorized. So let's take a quick look around and then scatter before security catches us. So we'll head back out onto the main path. And I believe on the other side of this bridge, yes, there it is, Okaa Splash. So that's where we're headed. Oh, there's a boat right there, just peeking through the trees. Yeah, I really like that this park is low level, right? You can kind of see things, but the trees take the center stage because this is Africa, right? We are in the Savannah. Later we'll get on to the Moroccan Egyptian side of things, as you can see way off in the distance. But yeah, the vegetation takes center stage. We have the custom bridge again, and you can look out and see kind of what you're about to get into. This looks like a large, sprawling ride, and one that definitely will get you soaked, like these poor folks down here. But enough of me rambling. Let's hop in the line for Okaa Splash. About a 30-minute wait we've got here. And we'll enter the queue line, and I just love this, how you enter the queue line and you can still see the roller coaster just through this kind of, I don't know what you would call it. It's not a window, but it's just a lookout, right? You could see what's in store. And so we have a bit of a way to go to get to the platform. And as always, Genetix-Soft loves to tell a story through the queue line. You know exactly where you are and what you're getting yourself into. Just glimpses of the coaster here and there. You cross over a couple of bridges, cross over the coaster a couple of times. You can see the people and how soaked they've gotten on the ride. And you start to question, was this a good idea? Did I bring a change of clothes? Are there dryers at the end? We'll find out. But we'll hop through the line because we're VIPs. We didn't grab a priority pass, but we are VIPs, or Veeps, as they would call them in Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeah, Veeps, right? You had a very important peep coming through. A little throwback for you, but we've made it to the platform. This is Okaa Splash. I'll see you on the other side. Enjoy the ride. Hey folks, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the ride. I certainly did. About a 2.5 minute ride, but it felt a lot longer. It was a very sprawling ride. And really well done, well paced. I love the two different sections. You start off slow. You've got the fast roller coaster section right here. I believe we have a boat just about to head down. Really showcases what this ride is all about. A lot of twists, a lot of turns. Oops, excuse me. There we go as it flies by. And another thing that I really appreciated, and if you watched my spotlight on the last park, I believe that was it Polynesia? I believe it. Yes, Polynesia. The last park, he had this incredible dark ride. It was a boat ride. It was incredible. But what he does is creates an actual lake or a pond, and then sinks the ride into it. And in this case, he put down some blue, I believe those are, they might be the shapes or maybe even a ceiling, underneath the water to give it that nice kind of tropical blue color. And it really adds to the atmosphere. It's not just, a trough that you're riding through. It actually feels like you're in some sort of lake or lagoon. So I really appreciated that. It just makes the ride pop. I love the color scheme, right? The brown and the orange, and the way it works with the rocks. Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. And something different. We haven't seen a water coaster from Genetix-Soft. So let's continue here through this area, because I'm really loving all the rock work and the different use of the different rocks, right? We've got the desert rocks, and I'm not sure what other type those are, maybe the deciduous rocks, perhaps. But yeah, I really enjoy just the way they work together. This whole color scheme, kind of orange and brown and black. Yeah, it really just fits in with this park. Here's another viewpoint. And you could see way off in the distance the Moroccan area, which I really can't wait to get to. That really looks just intricate and very well detailed. And you even get a little peep of a coaster here. I believe this one is Dune. Yes, that's Dune. Hoping we could see it fly by. Perhaps, maybe not, but we'll definitely get a ride on that. But each part of the park, here it comes. Perfect. Yes. Oh, and the water effects. Oh, I'm glad we stuck around. Yeah, and it's nice if you're on the ride, you can see it right as you're going by. So nice interaction between those two. And each part of the park just calls you further and further in. So we'll go underneath Okaa Splash. Oh, there it is again. Yeah, this one's really low to the ground. Lots of twists, lots of turns. It's a family coaster, so no inversions, but it does go backwards. So we'll head to Dune, but I do want to take a peek at this Moroccan palace over here. This is tucked away in a back corner of the park. And it's one of my favorite places. It's nice use of the elephant statue right there. Yeah, I really like that. You have some shops, Dune Delights. Fitting for this area. Let's see what's over here. Habar Carpet. Oh, that's the carpet ride we saw. But we're not going to go on it, but I do want to just take a walk through this queue line, because from the air, when I did my initial kind of scouting of the park, this was one of my favorite queue lines, I think, because it really feels like you're in the palace. And the way he's taken the time to put all of this together is really incredible. So well done. Nice job. I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. But there's Dune. It's calling to us, beckoning us over. So we'll head that way. Oh, there's the sign. Perfect. So it's right here in this plaza, and there it goes again. Yeah, so I can't wait to get on this. Really low to the ground, over the pathway, under the pathway, around the pathway, interacting with the water coaster. About a 50-minute wait, but we are VIPs. There's the priority pass, but if you've watched my other videos, I never really take the priority pass lane because you miss so much as you walk through the general admission line, even though we have to clip through all these people. But yeah, you miss stuff like this, right? You get right up and close to the coaster, and you can see if it goes by, the looks of the people on the ride, their faces as they're about to drop. There they go. Yeah, so you can't get this in a priority pass line at all, right? You can really zoom in and see the fear on their faces, and there they go. So that means we're close. We're very close to riding Dune. See, there's these poor priority guys. They miss so much. They miss so much. Ah, here we are. We've made it. Great looking station. And I love so far all the stations have been open, which again is something different from Genetix-Soft. I believe the last 4 parks or so, it's always been inside a cave or inside a building or inside some other facade. But the stations on the water coaster and Dune have been completely open, and I love it. It fits in with this African Savannah Moroccan theme that he's going for. Really, just excellent. I love the different approaches you're taking to your building. So we'll hop right on to Dune, right in the front here. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you at the end of the ride. And I hope you enjoyed Dune. What a rush. Nice family coaster, right? It's a nice addition to this park. After Okaa Splash and the behemoth that's waiting for us after this, Kheops, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, who knows, at the end of this video. But yeah, you need something for the family. You need something for the kids. And it exits you right into this Moroccan village, this festive market. I love everything about this. Everything hanging from ropes, how tight it is, right? It's not a big, wide, open plaza. It feels like a street where you can buy whatever you need, right? Fruit, clothes, accessories, right? Whatever you need. And yeah, you have the coaster zooming by the entire time. I know we're headed the wrong way, but I want to get a vantage point from this angle because we haven't seen this angle of the coaster, which we just rode. But yeah, you head this way, you can still see Dune in the background. I also saw Dune in theaters, good movie, and also a good ride here. But yeah, the bunting, the different colors, yeah, really makes this area just alive. And we have a souvenir shop, little bazaar, with Dune still just great sight lines throughout the park. Really nice. Really nice. And of course, if you know Genetix-Soft's work, you know that these souvenir shops are a staple of his. And I am all in for it. Right? The posters, the way that it's usable by the guests, just great attention to detail. You could buy yourself an elephant if you want to. There's even one of those fortune tellers in here as well. I don't think we've seen one of those, but it fits in this park, right? So he used it in this park. Yeah, I mean, this place feels alive. This whole section feels alive. Probably my favorite part of the park so far. I mean, just looking back that way, I can't get enough of that. And just the vibrance, the colors, really makes you feel like you are there. And you still get, there it goes again, you still get these, and look, there's only one train running, right? There's only one train, so it's not like we're seeing different trains. But it works, no matter where you are. Dune is zooming by. And then, look at that. Man, we're just getting some great timing with this video. It just seems like everywhere you look, there's a coaster zooming by. And so we're going to head over that way in a bit, but I don't want to miss what we have back here. And I think this is, okay, we have another restroom and a way to get to the other sections of his parks. Scandinavia. Oh, I believe that's his last one. I cannot wait to do that one. That is up there. These are all up there, but Scandinavia, that one, I think he really outdid himself. And I can't wait to make that video. That's going to be the very last one. There goes the coaster again. All right, so let's head that way. I believe we're going into, there's an obelisk. Yes, the Egyptian part of the park. And another fantastic sightline. This is the sightline of the video. I mean, you can't not head this way when you see that. Wow, the way he's angled these walls. And I really haven't worked with the adventure pieces too much, so I don't know if that's custom or if that's something he did, if that was a piece that was already in existence. But what I really like about this coaster is the way that he's kind of split up into two parts. So you can see part one just finishing as they go inside the building, and then they get launched from the other side, and you've got this completely different section of the ride. And you know, there's a launch there, but it's really split up. And I believe if we have the timing right, you'll see one coaster fly through this inversion, and at the same time, yeah, there it goes. Another one just dove right into that gorge. Yeah, so I think, yeah, this is going to be a fantastic roller coaster. I'm at a loss for words. So let's head over to Kheops. That's what I'm going to call it. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm not going to fumble over it anymore. And from my reconnaissance, I saw that we do have to enter this at nighttime. So that is exactly what we'll do. I'll see you when the sun goes down. And what a really, really amazing view that we're met with here at night. And I did go back and check that these shapes, these Egyptian buildings here, this trapezoidal shape is not in the game at all. This is 100% creation by Genetix-Soft. He took a couple of walls, angled them, threw some trim on, and yeah, he did a really nice job with that. And I love the lighting as well, as always, in his dark queue line. So let's enter now because it is nighttime, and we're greeted with this Egyptian eye. And I love the use of the icing, the art shapes, to create kind of this mascara effect. You see that a lot, and that's really well done. I love how it greets you as you walk in. We're going to drop off our bag here. We've got some employees standing in front of some lockers. Really nice touch. And if you peek through here, right there, you could see a photo booth on the other side, right? And that looks like it is the exit. So you exit and you're able to grab the bag that you dropped off right here as you were entering the ride. So really nice use of space. Good planning. That's just good planning for this ride, which can be tough to do with all of this built around it. So awesome job. We'll skip through the queue line. Excuse the clipping, but notice the lighting. Very warm in spots, but cool in others. It really feels like you're entering an Egyptian tomb. Love that. Love the use of lighting in here. And use of space. Oh, look at that. And these cutouts in the wall. And you can, oh wow, that was a great view. This timing is awesome. This is not on purpose. This was not planned at all. A really good timing. And we have this alligator god, this Egyptian half animal, half human, whatever it is that you fly by on the coaster. And it's really cool. You get to see it from the queue line if you're standing and you're bored and it's a long wait and you're tired. You have these holes in the wall. There's another view of the alligator god. You've got these holes in the wall that you can just take a look through. Why not? And oh, then you've got the scarab beetle. Yeah, recognize that. Really cool. Especially if you've seen The Mummy, right? That comes straight from there. And then we enter this walkover of the station. Love the fire. There we go again. Right as soon as I said fire, it lights up. Not on purpose, folks. Not planned at all. But a really cool station. I really like the fire. Cool lights. You know, it really feels like you're in an Egyptian tomb. And we'll keep heading toward the station. I love this moonlight effect. Love the pyramids too, but really enjoy this moonlight effect. He did this in his Polynesian park, if you remember the dark ride. He had the moon in that really big battle scene with the ship, and he had clouds in front of the moon and the light shining down from the moon onto the action below. I really like that effect. I'm going to start using that. That's really cool. And we have another vignette with the Starry Night behind. Yeah, it's just really cool cutouts as you walk through. Like I said, there's a story, there's something going on here. And oh, we've got some sarcophagi over here. Who do we have? All right, we have King Tut. We've got Ramesses II. And oh, there we've got Kheops. Okay, and there is no body inside. No mummy inside. So I wonder if Kheops is in the ride area somewhere. So we'll have to keep a lookout for Kheops as we hop on. But it looks like a train has just gotten here. So we'll do that. All right, I'll see you on the other side. Enjoy Kheops. Be safe. He's out there. And welcome back, survivors. You made it. You made it. Few run-ins with Kheops, but he could not keep us down. What an awesome ride. What a great experience. What a great coaster. It's quick, it was whippy, it was well-paced, and it just kept going on and on. Those two different parts of that roller coaster were really well-paced. I really like that. I'm going to talk more about it after we pass this photo booth here, and we come out onto a really cool view of this coaster. There it goes. Yeah, this is really cool. I have no idea which side we're on. I twisted around and turned around so many times. But yeah, this was really cool. I love the two halves. Yeah, the traditional lift hill on one side, then you had the launch on the other. Oh, there it is. Wow, really cool. Really cool. And you still get to enjoy it even after you've ridden it, right? You can just look back and remember, hey, remember that part? There it goes. Yeah. Wow. And I believe that's going into the second half of the ride. So I think we're on the left side. If we're facing the building, we were on the left side. Yeah. Yeah, and there's the entrance again. So, yeah, nicely done. Nicely done. And it looks really great at night. Let me get us turned around here. All right, yeah. Yeah, and there's so many trains running on this thing. There's so many trains. I did not count. I have no idea, but it just seems like there's one flying by every couple of seconds, which is a nice effect. All right, very cool when you're walking toward the ride. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to hop into Skyview mode. We're going to get out of here, get out of Plipcam mode, because I want to take an aerial view of this park, give you my final thoughts about it, and just kind of give you an overall tour, because there's one area that we did not hit yet, and I don't want to miss that. So stay tuned. I'll see you then. And here we go. The sun is up, the UI is on the screen, and it's time for us to buckle in again, because we are going aerial to get a sky-high, bird's-eye view of this coaster and the entire park. Well done. This was so much fun. I love the twists and turns. I love the break in the middle. You get a little break, and then you get the launch section of the roller coaster. And it twists and turns you all over the place. When we exited, I had no idea where we were. And it really just suits this area, the way it wraps around the path, wraps around the plaza. Yeah, really, really fun, especially with this imposing masterpiece of a building right there. And I mean, this headpiece here. Let me edit this scene. These are just drapes, right? These are just drapes and candy canes. used to create this statue, which I would imagine is Kheops. That's the guy, right? That's him. But yeah, the level of intricate work, the utilization of different types of pieces really makes this area fun. One of my favorite. I know I love this bazaar area over here with the different colored drapes and how close in it was and how it felt like you were really at a market. But man, that's a close second right over here. But we are not done yet because we haven't come from this way. So I don't want to miss this area of the park, especially this restaurant oasis. I love the way that this is situated. Let me pan up here. Right at the convergence of these two areas of the park, right? We came from over here past Dune. We didn't come from this way, but this restaurant, the way it's placed in this area of high traffic, it's a convergence area where these two paths meet depending on where you went when you walked in. It was really well placed, and you get a nice interaction with Okaa Splash. There it goes, under the path, up and around, up on top of the splashdown. And you could see it from down below in guest view as well. And you get to walk under it. And that's what I'm really loving about this park compared to the others that I've spotlighted, is the different interactions that you get. And I pointed that out earlier with Okaa Splash, and you got kind of a interaction with Dune at one point, and Dune gets an interaction with Okaa Splash, and you had the water effect. Yeah, that's something that I'm seeing in this park that is really a testament to Genetix-Soft's, what do I want to say here? Just the increase in skill, right? What he's doing, the timing of Kheops, the interactions with coasters and guests and coasters. Yeah, that's something that you just get better and better with the more parks that you do. So we'll pop into Alexandria's Delights here, and this is just your quick fix, grab and go. You know, you grab your snack, and you're on your way to the next area of the park. You sit for a bit, make a pit stop at the restroom, and then you're off. And this leads to another area of the park, Part 4, Polynesia. That was what we did last time, so we won't head that way. There are a lot of entrances and exits to this park. I get the feeling that this one is supposed to be the middle, right, the center of the park. So we'll head back over this way, and yes, a flat ride we have not seen yet. If we had gone right when we walked in, we would have walked right past it. Oh, look at that effect. That's really cool. Yeah, it's hard to make these flat rides exciting, but you can with the right pieces and the right imagination, which Genetix-Soft has tons of. The way this wall wraps around, you get a nice zoom by or flyby of Kabamba. There's a sentence for you. Oh, it's starting to lift up here. Oh, let's get out of here. There we go. Let's get out of that danger zone, right? But it's really cool. Really cool. The height of that wall works perfectly with the way that ride rises up. And I believe that brings us back to the beginning, but there is one more flat ride that I think Genetix-Soft does a great job with, and that's this one. This is a tough ride to put in your park because it's one giant rectangular pad. We zoom up here. Yeah, this is one giant rectangular pad, but the way that Genetix-Soft was able to kit this out is amazing. It really makes it feel like it's a part of the landscape, a part of this Moroccan palace. Everything down to the way the waterfalls work, the water effects once the ride is running. That's really, really awesome. Wish we could see it going maybe in a couple of seconds here, but there is couple of other areas over here. Nice quiet seating area, nice fountain, and you do get wonderful views once it's running of Habar Carpet. There it goes. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I haven't used this yet in any of my parks because it is such a hard one to place. I wish we could put a path through the middle. That would be awesome. That'd be fantastic. But, alas, we can't. Maybe in Planet Coaster 2. But, yeah, really cool. The water effects, everything in this Moroccan palace is awesome. And back here we have just another quiet space, a place to grab something to eat, something to drink, and then head off to the next section of the park, which is this direction, Amazonia, which is the next park, actually. Yeah, our next park. So we are in the right place. What a great place to end. So Amazonia will be the next one, but I hope you've enjoyed this park. I've certainly enjoyed walking through it with you. I appreciate you for coming along. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite part of the park was. what you would like to see next, what you would like me to do or include in my next video. I love doing these. I've always wanted to do these, and you know, I think I'm having some fun with it. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. So thank you for joining along. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. This is Plancocat signing off. Enjoy the rest of your day, your night, wherever or whenever you are. Thank you very much, and goodbye.